Recently, our media team was invited to visit one of the world's most admired guitarists and singer-songwriters, Keaggy, right here at his home studio in Nashville, Tennessee. Phil's solo career has spanned over 40 years and has included over 60 solo albums, both vocal and instrumental. Mr. Keaggy concluded our session by playing the music featured in his first Dev Award for his instrumental album, The Wind and the Wheat. And he continues to use his platform to share the gospel through his music every day.
First of all, thank you for having us, Phil. We're really excited to be here. What's a challenging yet joyful thing that you've faced throughout your career?
When I was a kid, 4 or 5 years old, I lost my finger on my right hand, on my middle finger, on a water pump, and I went to climb up on it and was going to get a drink, and the thing completely collapsed, and it came down on my hand. And then going into school after that, I was so self-conscious of having lost a finger. But then time went on, it was no big deal. That was just me. But I have developed my own style of finger picking on the guitar. I was able to overcome my fear. My first memories of wanting to play guitar, so I was about 5 years old. For Christmas, I got a little play ukulele. I got film footage of me standing in front of a Christmas tree with my little sister, pretending I'm Elvis. Then for my 10th birthday, I asked my mom and dad, they said, is there anything you'd like for your birthday? I said, yeah, I want a set of drums. My dad came home from Sears with a silver tone acoustic guitar. I think my dad wanted me to become a guitarist and not a drummer. But Brother Dave got me my first electric guitar. From that point on, I just really started to sail. I bought records and I'd play along with records, and that's how I primarily learned how to play.
Can you tell us a favorite memory that stands out to you about performing live?
Back when I was 20, I played in my band Glass Harp. We toured the country, and we played at Carnegie Hall. We opened up for a rock group from Britain called The Kinks. And it was actually a live recording, was recorded. It's on Spotify. Then I remember there are times where I felt a song I was singing in concert was really helping somebody who is struggling with something out there. I don't just play music because I like music. I really play also because I do have a message. I want people to have hope and realize that there is a creator God who loves them very, very much.
How did you balance the demand of the job that you had and your family?
I first started touring when I was still in high school. And then when I got with the band Glass Harp, we started touring the country. And then Bernadette, my wife, precious lady, we have 3 children, Alicia, Olivia, and Ian. And when Ian was born, I was on tour in England, Scotland, and Wales for 5 weeks. And after that tour, I said, I'm not going to do that anymore. I want to be home.
I find that so important, and I bet that they appreciate you for doing that for them.
But I work at home. I have a little studio downstairs. Lately, I've collaborated and co-written with other players like Rex Schnelly. In fact, we made an album called Illumination, and then I've also done 4 albums with the great Jeff Johnson. When you have musicians and you collaborate together, there is a beautiful synergy, and there's an energy and a creativity that makes it special.
In a lot of your music, you incorporate lots of creative things like tapping and finger picking and all those kind of things. How do you come up with those? And what's your advice for other people that are trying to come up with new things to make their music?
Well, God has gifted us all with amazing potential. And I think when you apply yourself, sky's the limit. When I was growing up, we had records. I learned most of my stuff from records, and then I developed my own style. And I also want to encourage people to take up instruments, young kids especially, because making music is a beautiful option. It's kind of what I feel like I was created to do.
You've used a lot of different instruments throughout your career. How do you go blending those in all of your genres that you play?
My main instrument is the guitar. I feel quite comfortable on the acoustic and the electric side, because I did a couple teaching videos, one's for acoustic and one's for electric, to just be able to, over the years, from my first solo album, which was called What a Day, to bring the good news of Jesus to people. Our whole purpose was to just bring the gospel. It just gives me such gratitude. And I'm still making new friends. Today's one example of that.
Thank you for sharing all the memories with us, and thank you for taking time out of your day.